All right, so after looking at that table, I know the word unit means for one. So we want to know how much each drink, so how much would one drink cost if we have a 6-pack of drinks that cost $2.99. So let me go ahead and put that into our table. So a 6-pack, that means there's 6 drinks in there, costs $2.99. She thinks that one drink will equal $2. Okay, so I'm going to put a question mark here because we're not exactly sure what the unit price is. And so here we want to know how much for one soda. So when we see each drink, I know that means for one soda. All right. So a unit rate, just to stamp, is the value of a ratio when compared to one unit of something. And 1 hour, 1 second, 1 week, in this case, one soda. So we're going to put all this information in our table to then see how we can determine if Devin's sister is right or not. So let's go ahead and find the unit price with the sale price. So in other words, if it's $2.99 for 6 sodas, let's figure out how much it would be for one soda. Okay. So how would we write this as a ratio? Well, we need to find the price for one soda. So if I was going to write that as a fraction, I would say the amount of money for one soda or per soda, okay? And so I would then place those numbers exactly the way I wrote them in this ratio. So it would be $2.99 over 6. Okay, and so now maybe your do now is making a little more sense on why I gave you a fraction and how you would then place this fraction into our division problem. Okay, so how do I place these numbers into this division house? Well, I know that the price is the total amount that we are going to break up into 6 parts, right? We have 6 sodas, so 1, 2, 3, don't pick on Moscato de Nueces drinks. So there's 6 of them. And I know the entire thing has to cost $2.99. So I need to break that up into 6 parts. So I know that 6 is our divisor and $2.99 is our dividend, and therefore it goes into the house. All right, now that we have that, we can go ahead and divide like normal. Remember to bring that decimal point up. I know 6 goes into 29 4 times. And then I'm going to bring down the 9. 6 goes into 59 9 times. And then we are subtracting. Let's bring down a 0. 6 goes into 58 times. And I'm actually going to stop here because we're already at the thousands place. And I know that money doesn't go to the thousands place. So we actually know that money goes to the hundredths. So we can round to the hundredths place. So if I have 0.498, I know the hundredths place is right here. And this 8 is telling me that I'm going to round it up. So that means the 49 cents will actually be rounded to 50 cents. So let me write that here in our table, 50 cents. Oops, I'm jumping ahead. And so if it's 50 cents, how many sodas is this for? Well, looking at our picture, if I broke it up, it is about 50 cents for every single soda. So if I went back and added them all up, I should get about $2.99 for all 6 sodas. Great. So let's look back at the question. Is Devin's sister correct? Nope, she is not. She actually ended up dividing the number of drinks by the cost. So what she did was she switched these around, which is a very common mistake. That's why we have to be very careful to determine what is the unit we are looking for. In this case, the soda, before we set up our ratio and then set up our division. So she actually needs to divide the price by the number of drinks. So the cost is approximately 50 cents per drink. So we can say the unit price is actually 50 cents, and I'm going to use the cent sign, per soda.